how's it going? I did see one concurrent viewer pop up for a moment, but then it disappeared shortly after I started stream, so unfortunate. Right now I'm by myself, but hope everyone who sees this is doing well. We are back for some more Honkai Impact, trying to complete this event. This chapter is much shorter. But yeah, probably going to be trying to do more than just the event, because unfortunately this mode seems to rely on your unit's level, so in order to be able to actually fight against enemies. So let's get going. Mount Taishu Transportation Center ticket office. People were waiting in very long lines. Among the crowd, a figure with a giant backpack stood out. Despite the cramped and noisy environment, she remained calm, as if this long wait was part of her training. Until... Did I make it? In the ticket hall, her calm was broken by another panting figure who squeezed through the line and stopped beside her. Why are there so many people everywhere? Hey, let me through! Let me see the ticket counter. I'm not trying to cut in line. Why is everyone so worked up? I'm squeezing through. No way, it's too narrow. Ugh. What's in this backpack? Why does this backpack sound like a chicken? Sorry, please don't mess with my backpack. If I'm in your way, I'll move right away. No problem. Everyone's got some luggage. By the way, friend, what's this line for? It's for the bus back to Shenso. This is the ticket counter. You're heading back to Shenso too. What a coincidence! We're on the same route. Nice to meet you. I heard the last bus leaves today. If we miss it, we'll have to set up a tent on Mount Aishwan for Spring Festival. Don't you think so? That's what I heard. So I got here early. I've been in line for 3 hours. That's tough. See? Us meeting here, both being from the same place and even looking alike. It's fate. How about we step aside for a moment and discuss something? We can talk here, but stepping aside is out of the question. If I leave the line, I won't get a ticket this year. No need to step left or right, just take a tiny step forward. I mean, if you move forward just a bit, I can squeeze in behind you. So you want to cut in line. Not cut your line, just stand behind you. If anyone asks, we'll say we came together. But clearly we came separately. I know we came separately, but if you don't say anything and I don't say anything, who would know? That's dishonest. No way. Everyone's waiting in line. Oh, come on, don't be so rigid. I really need this ticket. My little old timer at home is waiting for me. I can't spend Spring Festival on Mount Taishuan. Then you should have come earlier, like I did. I didn't expect so many people. I figured the bus only holds a few dozen people. The line's almost at its limit here. The people behind us are wasting their time. Do me a favor and I'll repay you someday. No? How about this? You buy an extra ticket and give it to me. Sorry, the rule here is 1 ticket per person in line. Look at you. You're young, but you're thinking like an old-timer. As they argued, the ticket vendor's voice cut through the noise. Only about 20 tickets left. The rest of you, go home. A collective groan broke out from the back of the line. Ah, perfect timing. The crowd started to disperse, most of them giving up and deciding to find another way. Before long, Fuhua was the only one left in line. Her sure sentience seized the opportunity and immediately lined up behind Fuhua. Hey, I didn't get in line. They left on their own. Seriously, they didn't even count. There aren't even 20 people left. Getting the ticket should be easy. Next one, please. I'd like to buy 21 tickets. What? Hey, old timer, wait a second. 20 tickets? Are you stocking up or something? It's 21 tickets. That's even worse. You're more shameless than a scalper. The rule here is 1 ticket per person in line. Who said... Oh, wait. The rule here is 1 ticket per person in line. Who said that? Wasn't it you? That's right. Look behind me. Fuhua pointed to her giant backpack, whose contents responded with clucks and a feather or two drifted out. I've got 20 Jinwei in my backpack. I run a rural guest house back in Shenzhou, and it gets crazy busy at year end. These Jinwei are going to help me out. You're telling me these big fat birds are people? Why do they need tickets? Taking them on the bus will take up a lot of space, so I need to buy tickets for them. I checked with the staff and they said it's required. It's a big expense, but I can manage it for my precious Jinwei. I can't manage it! Old timer, listen up. You've definitely been scammed. I've been at Mount Taishuan for years and I've never heard of Jinwei working for anyone. Impossible. I recruited these Jinwei from a legitimate platform. Everything's legit. Legit? That just means they're scamming honest people like you. Listen to that sound. Her show of sentience tapped the bag and a cluck echoed from inside. Since when do Jinwei sound like cluck? But they look like Jinwei, round and fluffy. All fat birds look like that. Mount Taishuan has tons of bird-shaped monsters. Someone must have sold them to you as Jinwei to scam you for referral fees. But they have signature red tuff on their heads, just like Jinwei. Little red dye and bam! Black feathers turn red, and a pheasant turns into a phoenix. I've seen this scam 1,000,000 times. Take my advice. Cut your losses. Stop buying tickets for these fat birds. Instead, give me a ticket and I'll work for you and keep you company for spring festivals. But the platform gave me a full background check on them. Everything's fine. Definitely fake. The report even had a seal on it. Carved from a carrot. The person looked really professional. Wearing sunglasses for show. How do you know they were wearing sunglasses? Bet they look just like this, huh? You're the Jinwei recruit master. Master? More like con artist. You scammed me. You sold me fake Jinwei. Fine, bad luck for me. I'll pay you back later, alright? Just hurry and buy the tickets or those people will catch up. You said you had an emergency, but it was just you trying to run after scamming me. No wonder you said we shouldn't spend Spring Festival on Mount Taishuan. Exactly. If we stay, there'll be no next year for me. I'm begging you. Let's just buy the tickets and go. No way. You're explaining everything to me today. As they pulled at each other, the overlooked backpack gave way, its seams bursting open, revealing a flock of Jinwei. And in an instant, the ticket hall was covered in faded feathers. Compared to before, this place feels even more chaotic. chaotic how? Before the two could steady themselves, a chorus of clucks and shouts erupted from the building ahead. My Jinwei! My ticket! My bus! Help! Somebody help! These fatbirds are on a rampage! Okay, yeah, that's chaotic enough. Hang tight, everyone. I'm coming to help. Oh. I just realized. Oh. I don't remember that, I don't remember that sphere shell being around that body, but or whatever those are, but oh boy. This is much more than those are some new attacks for Husk. I do like getting to see him in action again. So wait. Okay, I see. So each chapter gets their own guardian. Yeah, I would love to be able to turn him around. Phew. So earlier, a group of fake Jinwei wreaked havoc at the bus terminal, stole the bus, and ran off somewhere. The one responsible for all this mess is... It's all because the old timer brought out those creatures into the terminal. That's why everything went sideways. I'll admit some of this is on me, but you're the one who started it with your scam. How was I supposed to know you'd fall for it so easily? A normal person would have realized something was fishy the second I left. Anyway, you need to return all the money you scammed from the people. There's no one left to return it to. All the fake Jinwei ended up working for you, didn't they? The referral fees I took from you, they're not with me anymore. Then who has them? Who else? The fat birds. All I wanted was to set up a fortune-telling stand here on Mount Taishuan. Use the local birds as stooges, and pull off some harmless little tricks to earn pocket change. I never planned for anything big. But somehow those fat birds started acting like they were possessed, forcing me to join their job scam. Every cent we earned off you went to their severance pay. I didn't keep a single penny. Seriously. Don't believe me? Catch those fat birds and you can ask them yourself. I never thought the Dreamscape's chaos would get this out of hand. Her share of sentience can't even handle a bunch of birds now. No, this is definitely the result of my great power at work. You're saying... The second monster boss must be here on Mount Taishuan. Its presence triggered mutations in the bird-like creatures, making them rounder, stronger, and more sinister. Basically, they turned evil and powered up. At this point, we'll have to leave catching the fake Jinwei to the police. But I've got to get back to my royal guest house. Why don't you... Oh, shoot. You don't have a ticket, your Jinwei are gone. What's the point of going back? Why not stay here and celebrate Spring Festival with me in a little tent? No way. Even without the Jinwei, the royal guest house has to open on time. Otherwise, the tourists who saw my ads will be disappointed. Wow, you're such a stickler for business. Fine, but how do you plan to leave Mount Taishuan now? Good point. There's no airport, no train station, and the last bus got hijacked by creatures. Finding reliable transport now seems impossible. No bicycles around? Where would you find a bike in the mountain? Oh, where would you find a bike in the mountains? What about cars? A bullock cart, maybe? But it'd be too hard to manage on these mountain roads. Wait, you said there aren't any vehicles, but I think I hear an engine. You're hearing things. No, Cindy, I hear it too. Really? Shh. Listen. I still can't hear anything. Try putting your ear to the ground. Hershey Sentience crouched down, pressing her ear to the ground, listening intently. I still don't hear it. How can you not? Let me describe it for you. Dum. Dum. Da-da-dum. Sounds like a motorcycle. Dum 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 dum. Dum. The roads must be pretty rough. Dum 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 clunk. Dum 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 dum. No doubt about it, that's a motorcycle speeding through the mountains. Dum 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 clunk. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Clink clatter. Bang bang. Why does the motorcycle suddenly sound like a goat? What kind of nonsense is this? I'm telling you, that's what I heard, and the sound is getting closer. I think that vehicle... No. Maybe it's a herd of goats? It's coming this way? It's not just getting closer. It's already here! What the... what even is that? Hershers? Nah. Senti looked up from the ground, and the sight before her left her stunned. A girl in a blue uniform sped towards them on a motorcycle from the left, while from the right, a herd of bizarre horned creatures charged straight at them. Out of the way! Bah, bah! Judging by the sound, they've collided. Wow, your deduction skills are incredible. Gold star for you. She's right there in front of us, knocked over by those creatures. Rice Cake, stop staring. Let's go help her. Of course, let's go. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. After driving off the herd of goats that appeared in the mountains, the group finally rescued the girl who had been knocked over, and her motorcycle now in pieces. Are you okay, miss? I'm fine, but my delivery is a different story. Hey, why are there goats in the mountains? I'm more curious why there's a motorcycle in the mountains. I didn't want to go into the mountains either, but the map said the fastest route was a straight line between 2 points. It didn't mention there was a mountain in the way. Anyway, thanks for helping me out, or I would have probably lost all my hair to that herd of goats. Let me introduce myself. I'm Bronya, a programmer at a game studio. Programmer? Why is a programmer wearing a courier uniform? Huh? Isn't it normal for programmers to be good at delivery? Both jobs are inherently similar. The demands are endless. Anyway, I was delivering my last package of the year when that unreliable navigation led me into the mountains. Luckily, my modified motorcycle has great performance, and there's no traffic police in the mountains to revoke my license. What I meant was, driving in the mountains is way more relaxing than a crowded city. Especially since Mount Taishuan has beautiful scenery and a pleasant environment. That's true. I was so caught up in the scenery I got distracted. Well, technically it's not a distraction. With my dynamic vision training from a main job, I can instantly react to any bugs flying by, even at speeds of 100 kilometers per hour. So normally, I wouldn't even hit a little bug. Then you must have run into something unusual just now. I ran into a goat. It suddenly darted out from a turn. In that moment, to avoid hitting the goat and falling into the valley, I only had one option. Drift around the turn. So I drifted. And dodged it? Come on, if she had dodged it, she wouldn't be sitting here now. Actually, I did avoid it, but then behind that goat there was another. And behind that one a whole herd. And the rest, well, you all know what happened. First, monsters in the form of Jinwei, then in the form of goats? Right, take any clues? What's to figure out? It's definitely another Dreamscape monster gone wild. Except this mountain's environment is wilder, so some of them turned into animals. Looks like we have to deal with these goat-shaped monsters too. What's going on in my chest right now? It feels like I need to burp, but there's nothing to burp. At this point, the delivery time is definitely up. I have to hike the mountain to finish the delivery. That's going to take forever, right? Yeah, luckily it's not a food delivery, so at least this client won't starve. Let me see. Wait, where's my package? The storage box on the back of the motorcycle had already been detached during the crash and was lying on the roadside. But it wasn't until Bronya picked it up and opened it that she realized the contents were missing. Those goats! They dared to touch my package? I swear I'll find you even if I have to turn this mountain upside down! I might actually have to incorporate some of the... I'm about to spoil something. Well, no one's watching right now, and I don't know how many people actually... I don't think anyone actually watches my VODs. I've got plans for that... for Husk involving my D&D campaign. And I hope they work out. But I'm kind of curious if I should alter the second phase a bit. Bronya, we found a few stray goats and took them down. Thanks so much for all your help. We're all in the same boat this spring festival, so helping each other is the least we can do. And don't think us just yet. We've got 2 pieces of news for you. Guess if they're good or bad. Given what you said, they can't be good news, right? Not exactly. There's good and bad. The good news is we think we found your stolen package. Really? That's great. Kiana pulled out a file bag, but half of it was missing. The bad news is this is all that's left. If it was paper documents inside, then they're probably eaten by all the goats. What? Those were advertising flyers. Goats have big appetites. Visit my rural guest house sometimes and you'll see. And these goats are monsters, so their appetites are even bigger. Bronya slumped on the ground defeated. How could this happen? How am I supposed to explain this to Kyora's home? Kyora's home? I've heard of it. It's an orphanage at the foot of Mount Taishuan. To be honest, besides being a programmer and courier, I have a third role. A part-time teacher at Siora's home. This delivery was something Siora and I arranged together. Inside were Spring Festival surprises we prepared for the kids. Ship tickets to a resort island. We spent a whole year planning this trip, even taking side jobs to save up. The children's Spring Festival wishes were on my hands, but now, Bronya, I truly sympathize with your situation. Maybe I can help the kids in some way. Help? Actually, I run a rural guest house back home. It might not offer resort island level luxury, but for the kids, it could still be a memorable spring festival. If you're interested, I'd be happy to host everyone for free. Seriously? Yes. Honestly, my rural guest house isn't very popular. I haven't gotten a single reservation so far. Even if I open on time, it'll probably be empty. So why not let those in need enjoy the opportunity? Thank you so much, Fuhua! But since there's no budget, the activities might be a bit simple. No problem. If it's just funding, I'll take care of it. Hershey of Sentience suddenly pulled out a small wallet, like a performing magic trick. What's this? Just some private stash I had hidden away. Didn't you say you gave all the money you scammed to the fake Jinwei as severance pay? Well, I might have kept a little for emergencies. So you were lying earlier. You're not even on bad terms with the fake Jinwei, are you? Was the chaos at the ticket office you're doing? No, I didn't expect them to hijack the bus. I just went to the ticket office to let them out. Those big fat birds, even though they turned villainous, spend so much time with me here on Mount Taishuan. Without them, I'd have to spend spring festivals all alone. But I didn't think they'd rather hijack a bus and escape than stay with me for spring festivals. Since it's so since it is so, I had to find someone to keep me company, which is why I wanted to drag you into spending spring festivals with me. You. But I also didn't expect you to play the hero as well. In that case, I can't think about myself anymore. Like you said, we're all spring festival stragglers, so it's only right to help each other out. Old timer, Bronya, I won't stop you from going down the mountain. As long as you make it home safely, I'm willing to work for free to make up for my old timer's losses. Guys. Uh, but I do have one condition. You can't leave me alone up here. You have to take me to the royal guest house with you. Don't worry. We won't forget you. But Brona's motorcycle is wrecked. How are we getting down the mountain? That cannot be an appealing sight. Why does my nose keep on doing this? I'm a master at modifying motorcycles. This bike has been modified countless times by me, which is why it rides so well on the mountain road. No wonder you're always Fruit fly. Good thing I blinked when I did, because that was really close to getting in my eye. No wonder you're always getting your license suspended. Although the motorcycle is broken, it's easy to fix. Kiana, Rice Cake, please help me clear the road. Fuhua, Senti, please help me collect the scattered parts. I promise you'll see a brand new bike in half an hour. Probably should have, Ooh. Okay. Hey, Scarlet! Yep, Silverine Bronya is here. Alright. Yes. Oh, below Below recommended level, huh? Okay. Well, unfortunately, they didn't really give me much chance to level this guy up. So let's see how well he does anyway. How's it, Bronya? Are you done? Why the long face? Are the parts not enough? There are more than enough. In fact, there's an excess piled up. Sorry, but we picked up everything that looked like a part from the bike. You made it work anyway, didn't you? Look at the wheels, the handlebar, and the engine. It's exactly the same as before the crash. I'm a little worried. What's there to worry about when it works? Time is money. As they spoke, Senti hopped onto the motorcycle. Senti, don't touch anything. The bike's got a huge performance boost and hasn't been tested for safety. I can certainly handle it. Whoa! How did Senti appear? So in this event, Kiana's currently going through the dreamscape. Senti scammed Fuhua into buying some fake Jinwei. And when Senti was trying to go to a town for the same place as Fuhua for the Spring Festival, she revealed that, yeah, it was a scam. Sorry about that. And afterwards, well, the Jinwei escaped, stole the last bus out of town, and now they're Bronya showed up in a motorcycle, crashed into a bunch of goats, and they're trying to put it back together so that they can get to the festival. So that's how it is here. At the press of an unknown button, the motorbike darted away like lightning, with Senti still on its back. Ah! Senti! In the chaos, only Kiana was quick enough to grab the back seat of the bike. Instead of stopping the bike, she was dragged along. It's so fast! Senti, stop the bike! I don't know how! Then why did you start it? But it's going right. Just make it stop. And quit speaking like that. It's silly. It's not me. The bike is so fast that you can hear me twice. Uh-oh. So Senti only appears... no, she does appear in real life as well, but... I don't think she has a physical body, but she can project herself in people's consciousness, making it look like she is standing there. Like she has... That's the best way that I could describe it. Unless, maybe she does have a body now. I think she's only a projection into people's subconsciousness, if I remember correctly. I don't think she has an actual body. But in every single time that she has appeared in the event, she always has her own body, whether it's because it's the dreamscape or it's because it's one of the bubble universes where she and Fuhua are existing together. Maybe Senti does have her own body now. Because I know that they went traveling together. So... that is a good question, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think that Senti has her own body, but she might. After all, Oto was able to create a bunch of his own bodies using Solium, so who knows? Listen, even the bleed is... Huh? Where's the bleeding sound coming from? So you can speak normally. No, I really did hear bleeding. Look! Ain't they those goats? Strange. We drove them away just a while back. Why are they rushing our way now? 'Cause something is driving them to us. I see it. There, the bus. And the big fat birds that hijacked it. And there's more of them. A whole bus of fake Shinwei. Some even clinging to the roof. We're going to crash. What's going on? Those big fat birds hijacked the bus but couldn't drive it and got lost in the mountain too. We were close back on Mount Taishuan, but I didn't know they could be this dumb. No, they've been led astray by the lead bird. Rice cake? You caught up to us. Catching up with my own underlings is a piece of cake, but now we need to capture the lead bird. It's not from here. It's one of my underlings. Huh? But it looks just like the others. I had no idea Mount Taishuan could be so nourishing. Any bird can get fat in a few days here. Life is so comfy here that it's lost its edge. But don't underestimate it. It's still my underling and can summon other monsters. Monster or not, we take it down and the others will return to their nice selves, right? Let's do this. Beat the lead bird and take the birds to Old Timers for Spring Festival. Actually making you time your strike so that you can counter their strikes. That is very nice. By the time the rest caught up with Kiana and the others, the fight had long ended. All that was left was a wrecked bus, numerous unconscious fake Shinwei, and goats. And a still new motorcycle. With the birds and goats defeated, peace has been restored. And so is my money. Now I can have a nice new year with the children. A head-on crash with the bus and there isn't even a dent on the bike? Crazy. The motorbike is fine, but the bus isn't. I thought we'd get the bus back after catching up with the fake Greenway, but the problem is still unsolved. Well, maybe there's another way. I got some inspiration from the bus crammed with fake Greenway. Since the bike is sturdy enough, why don't we try this? The bus was crammed with Xinwei, and it was barely able to contain them. And she's trying to carry all those Xinwei plus a few extras on a motorcycle? Alas, Otto still be rolling in the afterlife because I still have Kiana. Oh boy. It's also funny how Bunny has... It looks like Bunny has a smile right there. It does solve the problem, but is it really a good idea, Bronya? Are you sure? We're going down the mountain like this? Please bear with it. At this rate, we'll be down the mountain in no time. I can't open my eyes. Where am I? Senti, be careful. Don't fall off. Hold on to something. I'd love to, but there's nothing to cling to. What's this? Sorry, didn't mean it. I couldn't see a darn thing. Think of something, Bronya. The bike is falling. Oh my goodness. Yep, so, okay, I see where Senti grabbed now. I can't help it. Fine, we better hurry Fine, we better hurry there before that happens. Camellia? Is that a different character? That's Fuhua, that's Senti, Bronya, Kiana, and Rice Cake, apparently. Ah! Alright. I'm actually going to get something to drink because my throat is kind of clogging up a bit. So, let's see. How long? 1 hour. I've been streaming for almost an hour. Okay. Quick intermission. I'll be right back. Why does Fuhua look like Camellia? Well, I don't know why they might look like Camellia, but I can say that it was an outfit that they released for an event a while back. One moment. Filter, Fuhua. I didn't get the outfit. Was it this one? Yep. Just one of the special outfits that they released for this battle suit. Honestly, I do really like it. I just need to... The problem is it's one of those expensive outfits that they release special banners for, so can be worth quite a lot. But I do like it. Called Crane of Taichuan is the name of the outfit. Also get actual... Oh, whoops. Yes, say that... Have I not gotten her yet? Ah. I have her. There we go. I haven't really used her all that much, but I got her and her weapon, and only one of her stigmatas, but yeah, I actually have her. Yeah, how? During that time period when I wasn't able to stream because of all the leaves blocking the signal. I know that I didn't really pull too much into getting her, but she was like, I think it was like one of those crates that where you could pick one of 3 battle suits, and she was the only battle suit that I didn't have yet. So I ended up getting her, and then I also pulled for her weapon and banner, since those were available at the time. Well, not weapon and banner, for her weapon banner, which has the weapons and the stigmata. But yeah, I actually have her. Haven't used her all that much. I've only really used her in a post-Honkai Odyssey. But yeah, I got her in standard Honkai Impact. And who knows, maybe at some point they'll make her playable in Part 3, just like they've done with Kiana. Also, to drink, I got a Mountain Dew Cold Red, so... Alright. Time for Part 3. If it's a fixed deployment, why don't you just put Kiana in there for me? This feeling. Is my power coming back? I'm not really surprised. For every beast I tame, I feel closer to the airy touch in the dream. I'm yet to recover the whole of my strength, and I think Rice Cake. Kiana, stop phasing out! We were just thrown off Ronya's bike! Huh? Right, where are we now? The azure sea water cut off the sun from freedom, and the only stars shone upon each other up above. On the eve of a new spring, a girl was frowning in front of a canvas. Boss? The girl in green failed to interrupt her thoughts. She kept gesturing at the canvas without taking up her brush, as if she was missing a key inspiration. Boss, it's time. Huh? As if a switch had been flipped on, the girl jerked her head and looked to her assistant. You've opened your eyes. This must be serious. Green, are you sure it's them? Absolutely. Look, those two are sure to pull out the sword that saved Spring Festival and become the fated heroes. Isn't that right, Vita? Yeah, Griseo. You should just trust me once for a change. I contributed to your creations too. If you still don't, Miss Kiana, I know this is difficult, but please give it a try. Pull a sword? Are you talking about this sword stuck in the ground? Vita's eyes fell on a flaming red greatsword rooted to the ground. It's just a toy. What's the big deal? I can pull it out easy with my teeth. Watch me. Rice Cake bit the hilt with his teeth and pulled it out effortlessly. Congratulations, heroes! You are the champions of this game. You are the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and the stars of the show, and the chosen ones of the mere deep, destined to wield the sword that saved Spring Festival. Kiana, are they really talking about us? This sword was extremely easy to pull, which contradicts what they said and is suspicious. But there's no one else here, so it should be us, right? It's you! The great heroes who pulled out the sword! You are the messengers of spring, destined to bring back colors to the sea of stars! But this sword's clearly just a toy. Vita, are you sure about this? Well, in this show set on the stage of Mere Deep, I am the all-knowing and all-powerful prophet. Please do have some faith in me. Nobody invited her. If it weren't for the little Vitas. What? What? And the sword that saved Spring Festival was crafted by me with the finest techniques imparted by the weapon model master in Golden Courtyard. It can resonate with its master. How can you call it a toy? Kevin, why are you here too? Kevin is the swordsmith specially hired by Boss. He turned down every overtime request to come here and forge the blade for the hero. Although the price to pay is double overtime next year, giving Griseo a happy Spring Festival makes it worthwhile. I still suspect it's just a toy. The way I see it, you're trying to scam Kiana and me as we're clueless outsiders. The button on the sword is probably just for show. Yeah, it was a toy sound. Rice Cake approached the sword and hit that button, setting off a beeping sound and pulsing light effects. The divine sword responded to your call. You're indeed the chosen ones. Brave heroes, please do not turn away from us and help us recover the lost colors of the Spring Festival. It's infused with all my strength and care. It will serve you well and keep you company. Seeing that you're so sincere, I actually feel like helping you. We've got to find the Spring Festival painting and have no time for your childish game. What a coincidence! Miss Griseo happens to be a renowned comic artist. You can trust her with the painting. Besides, finding the lost colors of the Spring Festival is a tradition in Muirdeep. You don't want the good folks here to be disappointed, do you? Wait a minute, Vita. How did you know we would come and the sword would choose us? Well, maybe it's just my sixth... Did I miss something? Like, one moment we're falling from a motorcycle, and the next moment we're in Muirdeep talking to Vita about the sword in the stone. I don't get it. Well, maybe it's just my sixth sense as a girl. Is that right, Griseo? The author of The Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors? The Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors? Could it be they want me and Rice Cake to be a part of it? I must admit, you've given me new ideas on the Adventurer's Guide to Spring Colors. But as for whether these two are the heroes we've been expecting, easy. We just need to see if they can harness the Holy Blade. I see, V. As long as Kiana and her friend can wield the Holy Blade in battle to their will, they must be the chosen ones. No one can boss me around and send me to battle. Oh, what a shame. You're missing out on a key part in the Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors. In the final chapter of the story, the heroes receive a gift from Griseo, the Spring Festival painting. The Spring Festival painting? Are you saying it's ours if we play along? Oh, Rice Cake's eyes just lit up. Of course! We residents of Muirdeep are all honest folks. Fine, I accept your request. But you better keep your end of the deal. Great, Griseo! Now we can finally put the Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors on the stage. I'll have to see about that. This way, please. You mean this toy sword? It's the sword that saves Spring Festival. Sure, no problem. Come on, let's get to work. Signet of a bit, Dragon Man! Or half Dragon Man, I don't know. Oh, I see. Oh, whoops, I messed up. No. Hold! What the... Why aren't you holding? There you are. Huh. Very well, it seems like you've learned how to harness a sword that saves Spring Festival. Now I can entrust the sword to your capable hands. The sword contains my power, but not every challenge can be tackled with brute force. If in need, please contact me. I'll get back to you during working hours. No, anytime. This guy looks cold and aloof, but he's actually good-hearted. This is probably the patience of an adult. Just like Griseo intended, this sword has the power to save the world. Now we've found its worthy wielders. The Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors. I keep on wanting to say the Spring of Colors. The Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors is bound to have a perfect ending. Hey, don't forget about me. You're going nowhere without me. But this power doesn't seem to belong to Vita or Kevin or Griseo. It's more like what I had in me from the beginning. With me around, there's nothing to worry about, be it colors or the Spring Festival painting. You're the best. Now, let's kickstart this exciting adventure. All right. Ow. I might be forcing myself with the voices. Kiana, do you have any questions? No, I'm almost ready to go. We can answer any questions you have. Just ask. Isn't that so, Green? Of course. As the requester, I will do my best to answer your problems. No. Excuse me. Nothing. It just reminded me of the Spring Festival stage play at St. Freya. Kaslana can't wait to get going. Without further ado, let's get started. First, we must head to the territory of those two personages. How long is this? Okay, it's also 5. So we should be able to complete this. Wait. I'm sorry, how many chapters are there? Whoops. Oh boy, maybe not. If there's more than... If chapter 4 is long... Shoot. Oh. Level you up. Level you up. Oh, hey. And no followers yet, so... Well, here we are. This is where the adventure starts. Following Green's lead, the group came to their first formidable foe. Oh, a brave soul I see. Hi, I'm Kiana, and this is Rice Cake. What's your name? My name... Wait, no, that's not important. Kiana. Wait, no, you're not important enough for me to remember your name. It's okay. Maybe you have superhuman memory. Of course. I'm the first character to enter the stage after all. I'm not interested in knowing your name either. Well, ask the fellow by your side then. Hey, can't you tell me your name either? Sure. I'm going to tell you my name anyway. How many chapters? A lot? I hope not, because I was kind of hoping to finish this event today. Again, I mentioned this at the start of the stream. Excuse me. The downside to Honkai Impact story events is that you can't complete the story in one go. which is different for Genshin Impact story events because all the enemies that you fight in Genshin Impact are based off of your character's already existing level. So if you're trying, but in this, in Honkai Impact's events, you're always having to build up whatever it is you're using your character, whatever game mode it is, and get stronger real quick. But that means that when you are playing those the events that have limited resources per day, then you peak out pretty quickly when you go through all those daily resources and stuff. And it's like, well, I gotta level up a little bit in order to continue this event. I'm gonna tell you my name anyway. We're the Guardians of Crimson. We're the Guardians of Crimson and Azure. Didn't anyone tell you not to talk to the Guardians of Crimson? Stop calling out that name. It's embarrassing. Huh. Looks like the Guardian of Azure is a silent one. You guys are so weird. How can I complete the task and obtain the Spring Festival painting without talking to you? That's right. Better be serious. Very well. You have ignited my wrath. Prepare to be tainted crimson and burned to ashes. Come on, don't bore me. Red, take it down a notch. No, that's what Griseo told me. She said I should laugh loudly and happily and heartily like this. Keep your cool, Rice Cake. If you're shaken by this obvious taunt, then you're giving her exactly what she wants. Who said I was afraid? Good. We have to be more confident and braver than our enemies. I see. Not complicated at all. Then, Guardians of Crimson and Azure, we, the Chosen Ones, challenge you to a duel to take back the colors of red and cyan. And green. Huh? Wait, why is green in your hands too? Don't mind the details. The color of spring is the color of life. It's naturally the color of the rainbow. The heroes chosen by the sword, my patience is limited. So come and challenge me. Show me if you deserve your title. Okay, that's enough. Let's get to it. Nice. Now you know who's boss. The sword that saved Spring Festival has submitted to you? Impossible! Griseo didn't tell Red to drop the ridiculous laugh at defeat. Better remind her. Stop it, Red. What's wrong, Cyan? Come closer. Cyan briefly explained it to Red in a whisper. So I can't laugh when I'm defeated. But I was having so much fun! Cyan, laugh with me! What's going on? I don't remember this part in the script. Should I laugh now? No, don't let Red lead you astray. Let's just follow the script and acknowledge defeat with grace. Huh. Judging by the look of the Guardian, she's gonna spit out something crazy any time now. How about how I felt about the fight? There's one fitting word. Awesome! Cyan, how can you praise your rival so much? Is it because I wasn't skilled enough in controlling monsters? Did it affect your attitude? But Red lost, and the way they wielded the sword that saved Spring Festival was truly awesome. Two heroes fighting monsters, exactly how it's depicted in the Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors. But you two need to keep your end of the deal. The heroes won, so you're going to lend the colors to them. This is a token of cyan. Here you go. A bottle of cyan glitter? Is this the color I'm supposed to find? When we celebrate a new spring, we stuff the confetti cannons with it. Then at the various moment, you pull their strings with the pop. Yeah. That's awfully straightforward. Hey, Cyan, how can you give up so quickly? We have to act furious and desperate. Well, Are you trying to say that the responsibility of the Guardian of Crimson is to protect the red color until meeting a trustworthy spring messenger? Yes. So, have we lived up to your expectations? You have, I guess. Fine. I'll acknowledge defeat. These are red and green, the essential colors of spring. Take them gratefully. Green. But it's not in your name. The token of red is a firecracker, which I can't understand, but the key. What does it have to do with Spring Festival? You're going to send Borealis the 7th to... You're going to send Borealis the 7th of Dumnonia? Dumnonia? Something like that. To shake things up. Did Griseo rewrite the script without me knowing? Where's my color? Wait, where? It unlocks something? Maybe the door? Don't forget to lock the door when you're out celebrating. Something like that, I guess. Dumnonia. Okay. Or Dumnonia. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. So these tokens are actually meaningful. No wonder the Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors is such a great story. Start raising things. Oh, no. Even a green cabbage would make more sense. Red Guardian, why are you laughing? Are you laughing at me? My mission is finally over. Now, to get it off my chest, I must laugh. Phew, that laughter was so penetrating that my body was vibrating to it. That's what I call a haunting sound. Vita, which Guardian's next? Don't tell me it'll be someone, overly sunny like her. Sorry, I can't give it away, and... Green walked up to Rice Cake, carefully examined its chubby body, and let out a sigh before saying... To be honest, I don't see any organ that resembles ears on you. The feelings you just described might be your imagination. Only smart people can see my ears. I mean... Like... How should I say this? He said that it was resonating through his body, right? Yeah. So technically, maybe his entire body is just one giant eardrum? I mean, think about it this way. He's a snake, and some snakes hunt by the vibrations on the ground, or listening to the vibrations through the ground. Instead of refuting it, Green raised her finger to her lips and shushed. Shh. Listen. Huh. It sounds like someone's singing. La 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 la. Mariola's tune was being sung without any disturbance. And yes, Borealis the 7th of Dumnunya of Borealis the 7th of Dumnonia's from the Borealicid line, infamous for profaning themselves with barbarian ceremonies around a sword. Barbarian ceremonies, huh? Around a sword, huh? Those must have been some pretty bloody ceremonies. Was it like combat, or was it sacrifices? Like, I'm kind of concerned about knowing the answer, but oof. Phew! It sounds sweet and cheerful. A massive improvement from the laughter. Hope she won't force us into a singing contest. It's not my thing. Can't say I have much faith in rice cake, but Kiana, a cute girl like her is bound to sing better than the average person. I base the Borealicids on the Constantinids from Lux Invicta. Kiana's singing? Maybe the next challenge is to eat more rice cakes than the Guardian. Oh, now I'm curious. Come on, we've got to check it out. New spring, new you, new Vita's new fun. Dumplings and steam buns, oh, how they make my heart sing. That did not. Let's see. New spring, new you, new Vita's new fun. Dumplings and steam buns, how they make my heart sing. So just skip the O and you can actually get that into the rhythm. New spring, new you, new Vita's new fun. Dumplings and steam buns, oh, how they make my heart sing. Wow, Orange, this song is so catchy. It's perfect for the spring ceremony. That's great, Purple. Then let's use this song for the opening of the spring ceremony. But it feels like it's missing something. Dumplings are not the only thing we eat at the ceremony, after all. The two little Vitas entered into a heated discussion, but were unable to come to a consensus. So, they turned around and looked to the adventurers. What else should be put in the lyrics? Are you asking for our opinion? Hello, adventurers from faraway lands. I'm the Guardian. I'm the Guardian of Tangerine, and she's the Guardian of Violet. I was supposed to offer you a warmer welcome, but We haven't decided on the lyrics for the spring ceremony. What should we What should we include to make all the Vitas feel warm and cozy? That's easy. Just put in something that everyone likes. A fine proposal. Shame, however, that it's been voted down before we talk to the Guardians. It's not my fault that the Guardians are so picky. It's a song meant for the ceremony. Of course we have to be picky. Speaking of which, is there anything else at the ceremony that every guest enjoys? Well, tough question, huh? Well, if you ask me, it can't be simpler. It's rice cakes, right? You care about food a lot. Exactly! You see, Guardians, it won't be hard at all if your guests are not that particular. You've actually reminded me. People can hardly say no to sweet candies. Yeah, no matter what flavor the candy is, as long as it's from orange, everyone will enjoy it. And Purple made the effort to prepared. And Purple made the effort to prepare gifts for everyone. Carefully bagged and tied with a beautiful ribbon. Looks like the Guardians are happy with the idea, thanks to Rice Cake the Glutton. It's not gluttony, but wisdom of life, get it? Thank you, dear adventurers, for your helpful and practical advice. This song is perfect for the performance. It's bound to be well received. Performance? After solving the problem, the first thing that popped into your heads was not to thank me for the advice? The orange and purple guardians looked at each other, soon sharing warm smiles as they tactically agreed on how they should show their thanks. You're right. As guardians of Tangerine and Violet, we ought to present a gift of gratitude to these clever adventurers. Kiana, why are they acting so formal all of a sudden? I have a bad feeling about this gift. Hey, relax, Rice Cake. For our brave adventurers, a special preview of the monster musical mayhem that will be performed at the Spring Festival. Uh-oh. Get ready for an amazing performance! So this is the way you think of me? Although, I can't deny it's quite entertaining. Oh, Rice Cake is having fun. Don't be a tsundere next time. Tsundere? I absolutely am not. Kiana, back me up here. She does have a point, even if this gift isn't exactly what we had in mind. Now, don't judge too quickly. We're not done with the gift yet. Huh? There's more coming? My lovely adventurers and audience, what better way to end the show than with something our guests want the most? The lollipop, it's orange. Wait, is this the orange color we're looking for? That's right. Candy is something we only share with others on special occasions. That's why the taste of candy is an essential color at spring festivals. Ah, that explains why you were so excited about singing the candy song. Hold on, hold on. I haven't given my gift yet. Just as I thought. A lovely gift wrapped in purple paper. Yep, my favorite color over my special gift. Oh, and Vita, Kiana, rice cake. Yes, sweetie? Promise you'll come celebrate the spring ceremony with us when your adventure ends. Of course we will. Then we should complete those challenges and collect all the colors of spring ASAP. Time to get going. The two guardians exchanged smiles and waved goodbye to the adventurers. Farewell for now. Farewell for now, brave adventurers. Oh, Farewell for now, brave adventurers. Questing for colors. I don't know. I'm sure the lyrics would work much better if it was in the native Chinese or native Chinese language, or whichever language the game devs wrote this in. We're counting on you to pass the pen of. We're counting on you to pen the rest of the adventure. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah, so I did get, wait, no. No, I didn't get one from that. Okay. But I do get to level him up. Below the recommended who cares? Ah! Green, did you hear that noise? Is everything alright in the Mirror D? That was, no. One of the Guardians. Something's wrong in the lab. Come, follow me. Lead the way. Rice Cake the Great has come to rescue the lab. That's the spirit. Keep it up. Hello? Anyone here? We heard some explosions. We heard a loud sound. Was there an explosion? Sounds like it, but my procedure was flawless. That's all you have to say after that, Kaboom? Are you sure you're alright? I'm alright. To the Guardian of Gold, experiments come before all else. The petite girl bent over her desk, switching between furiously scribbling complex formulas and intently watching the whirring machine next to her. I wonder if we'll need to help the Guardian of Gold with her experiment. Thing is, I haven't properly attended chemistry class since starting St. Freya's online classes. What's with that look? I'm just a simple rice cake lover. Let Vita deal with the complications. Aw, what a sweet way to describe yourself. But I'm afraid I'm not much better at this. The three of them flinched at their presumed challenge. Vita was literally a top scientist before her world died. Yeah, she should have some experience in chemistry. The three of them flinched at their presumed challenge. At last, Kiana spoke up. Guardian of Gold, about this challenge. Yellow, over here. Can you see if my lab coat got burned through? Right away, Dr. Blue. Well, there is a hole in the back. You might want to wear another coat. This is my favorite lab coat, though. I don't want to give up on it so easily. Patch the hole for me. Such a bossy attitude. Guardian of Gold, is he pushing you around? I'll stand up for you. Please don't. Dr. Blue is my mentor. I help him run the whole lab, including... Don't all lab coats look identical? Why do you care so much about this particular one? You see, just like how every leaf in the world is unique, every lab coat is different. This one means a lot to me. But this one is completely burnt. Just Just take my advice and get a new one. Please let me mend the doctor's favorite coat. He's already put so much into this experiment. Yeah, I'm lucky to have Yellow. She selected the topic, collected reference materials, and designed the experiment. If only data acquisition hadn't been so unsuccessful. Or she would have finished the experiment for you, right? That's not at all. Dr. Blue is very responsible. He's the one who he's not. Not at all. Dr. Blue is very responsible. He's the one who caused that explosion. Curious phrasing. Curious. Ooh. Oh, so he caused the explosion. How responsible. That's not what happened. His Mecha Serpent Spring Festival fireworks launcher just needed one more data set to pass all tests before mass production. But something went wrong and the Mecha Serpent started acting up. I couldn't do anything about it, so the doctor had to step in to acquire data and, well, this accidental explosion didn't just destroy my precious lab coat, it nearly branded me as an irresponsible mentor. Oh, that's the story. Why didn't you say so from the start? We apologize. We had no idea about the circumstances. Surely our brilliant doctor and dedicated researcher can forgive our quick assumptions, right? That I can do, but on one condition. What condition? Look, don't ask for anything ridiculous like fixing your lab coat. Kiana and I are terrible at that. I believe the doctor means he wants you to acquire data on the Mecha Serpent. What? Data acquisition might be too technical for amateurs like them. What we need now are quantified results of the Mecha Serpent burning high energy fuel. High energy fuel? Like an energy drink for the Mecha Serpent? Exactly. How perceptive. Once the experiment succeeds, the Mecha Serpent Spring Festival fireworks launcher will be ready. We can leave all future fireworks to it. The doctor and I aren't as strong and agile as you are. Moreover, the Mecha Serpent seems to dislike us. Just leave the fuel near it. I assure you that it's safe. If that's all they need, we can lend a hand, right, Rice Cake? All right, but listen up. Don't just stare at your numbers. Warn us if anything goes wrong. Those fireworks don't just burn through lab coats, you know. Ooh. Deep. Oh, hang on, I gotta pause. One moment. Alright, I'm back. The internet messed with you? Sorry to hear that. My housemate called, wanted me to check the eggs in our refrigerator for dinner to see if they're still good. Fortunately, they are, so he doesn't need to make a shopping trip, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this fight. All right. We're so grateful for your help. The experiment is finally done. Still going on about experiments when I almost... Never mind, at least everything turned out okay. Absolutely. Miss Kiana and Little Rice Cake worked perfectly together. Real adventurers through and through. Don't mention it. We're just happy you're both safe. Although I have to ask, why attempt such a risky experiment? To launch the most spectacular and dazzling fireworks for the Spring Festival celebrations, of course. Previously, Yellow and I could only work on the colors and shapes of fireworks, but improving the launcher itself turned out to be much more interesting. Interesting? Which part? You burned your lab coat, or me? You burning your lab coat, or me slaying the mecha serpent? Don't worry, failure is part of the experiment. We need to learn from our mistakes to move closer to our goals each time. Oh, right! Now we must give these wonderful adventures our spring colors. From both the Doctor and me. Fireworks? That's the color of the Guardian of Gold... Wait. Did I miss that? Fireworks! That's the color the Guardian of Gold cherishes. Makes sense. Nothing says Spring Festival quite like splendid festive fireworks. Not quite. Those fireworks aren't all we have to offer. Behold. Flowers. Oh, they smell so wonderful. Not as sweet as rice cake, of course, but they still brighten my mood. Compared to their scent, isn't their color more remarkable? See how the petals are blue? That's right. It's a special variety I cultivated. Orange and purple love using flowers as decorations, especially for the spring ceremonies, so these lovely flowers will surely make everyone feel happy and cheerful. Red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, and purple. I think we got them all now. What's next? Now all that's left is create the rainbow fireworks. Let's start with my yellow and the Doctor's blue. Oh yes, we obtained the other colors not long ago. Shall we add those too? Whoa, you can't just decide... Huh? We can't. That's okay, yellow and blue will work fine. That's not what I meant. Take them, use them all if you want. Well, looks like... Well, look who's got a soft heart. Excited by the new colors, the children happily loaded them all into the technical marvel that was the Mecha Serpent Spring Festival fireworks launcher. Yet, the skies above Mere Deep stayed quiet, showing none of the rainbow fireworks everyone was waiting for. Are the fireworks supposed to start soon? Don't tell me it's an operational problem. It can't be. I followed Klein Sensei's protocol precisely this time. Even with the additional colors, it should have worked. Why won't it launch? What if there's something wrong with the colors? The two guardians fell silent. With a confused expression, the boy in blue pulled out a book titled The Adventurer's Guide to Spring Colors from his pocket. Blue, wait! Criseo warned us not to peek at the script before the adventurers complete their mission. Gather the 7 colors and fill the sky with rainbow fireworks above Mere Deep. It'll spoil the magic. But according to the script, our role as guardians has ended. We've guided the adventurers to gather the 7 colors. Unless... Unless we got the colors wrong. That key. What if the key isn't the color that Green had in mind? Then how do we find the right one? I can't think of what to do. Haven't we been promised help in times like these? From a certain someone? Yeah, it was Kevin. Kiana called Kevin on her communicator and explained everything that had happened. Someone has substituted Green's color. But the little Vitas in Griseo would never interfere with the script. Who'd want to sabotage Griseo's work? Gee, what's with that suspicious look? I'd never sabotage a script I worked on myself. After your departure, the Mirror Deep received an uninvited guest. Something about his presence raised immediate suspicion. No more discussion needed. I'll go get the substituted color back to him. Looks like Kevin's off to confront the suspect alone. Is he sure he can handle such a tricky situation alone? Bystanding is not how I do things. Kiana, we should go support him. Oh, I forgot to, ooh, nice. Oh well. Next. Wait, where am I supposed to... Oh, okay. Within the cage of the deep, two men sat opposite one another in this diorama. Streams of azure light danced and morphed, projecting ever-changing scenes upon the crystal chessboard between them. One of them, a white-haired youth, had eyes as cold as ice, vacant pools showing none of the emotion, memory, or warmth that human eyes should possess. The other was a golden-haired man wearing an obviously fake smile. What's going on here? What's going on here, my good sirs? We're playing chess, little one. Kevin and I are in the midst of a game. As agreed, if I win, you'll hand over the final color to us. Of course, I always honor my agreements. Well, good luck then, white-haired sir. I don't understand chess at all. Kiana, do you know the rules? Bronya mentioned them back at school, but I can't quite remember. Relax, it's only chess. I know the game. Allow me to commentate on this artful game. Following their methodical positioning in the beginning, both players have now entered the actual battle. Oh, but who's got the upper hand? Unfortunately, Red's in a tough spot. Black pieces have formed an impenetrable fortress around Red. What? Who's the shirtless guy and why is Oto here? So, I don't know why Oto is here. As for the shirtless guy, who actually, he's wearing a shirt, but it's unbuttoned. That would be Kevin. Kiana's great great, 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 great descendant, or not descendant, ancestor. Screenshot that. One moment. There you are. I got it screenshotted. Though I imagine that Hoyoverse does release the banners and stuff, or I can actually check real quick. Let's go back to face scene. First, I'll save as posted on Discord now. All right, hang on. Let me first let me check the Honkai Impact website to see if they have released it or not. Media. Nope. Turn off that music. Don't need that. Wallpapers. Okay, yeah. So that those pictures are already on the Honkai Impact website. Yep, there it is. So you can get it on the Honkai Impact's website if you want, but Right. You want it on this? Do you still want me to post it on Discord, or do you think you can get it on the on their website? Do it. All right. Hang on. Oh, that's where I messed up. All right. Wait. Strange. Okay. Well, per Scarlet's actually no, I'll put it in games. Per Scarlet's request. Where is it? Where is it? There we are. There you go. Alright. Now it's time to log back out of Discord on this computer. Alright. You're welcome to discuss, but keep it down. You wouldn't want to distract Kevin. No matter, their chatter won't disturb me. Well, I just wouldn't want our wager questioned if you lose while distracted by sideline chatter. Let's return to the game. Save your concern. I will keep my word whatever happens. But let's not get ahead of ourselves while ourselves in winning and losing. Oh my, what's Red thinking? He just moved right into the enemy's cannon line of fire. She knows nothing about chess. Not a thing. Are we actually throwing them off their game? Nah, I'm just making the commentary more exciting. Actually, this is the legendary move, a gambit. Gambit? Gambit? What's that? You give up minor pieces to create opportunities for other pieces. Why would you abandon any pieces? They're all equally important. As it spoke, Rice Cake suddenly reached out and moved Otto's piece back to... Let me remind you that spectators are to watch in silence, let me remind you that the spectators are to watch in silence, not touch the pieces. This is it, Kevin. You just made a huge mistake. Send in your king to take his knight. No. Wait. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Before Kevin could react, Vita had already made the move for him. But won't this leave the king vulnerable to his cannon? A little thinking outside the box wouldn't hurt. With chariots and horses available, we could make a carriage and move all the pieces at... Oh boy. That's not really following the rules, is it? What a clever move. Thanks to Rice Cake's help, Kevin's just one move away from victory. Kiana, Rice Cake, watch closely. Here comes the finishing move. Checkmate. That's it. That's it. I've had it with you lot. First off, kings move one square at a time. They can't rush to the front line. Second, ministers move diagonally. They can't leap across the board to capture pieces. And lastly, pawns can't move backwards even if they reach the end. And there's no such thing as a gambit. I mean, there actually is gambits in chess. That is correct. And pawns, when they reach the other end of the board, can be replaced by any pieces that have been killed by... by any pieces that have been killed by your opponent. But outside of that, yeah, they... Every bit of your strategy is wrong. Huh? But that's exactly what it says in the Complete Strategy to Guide Chat. Complete Strategy Guide to Chess. Missy, this is the Shenzhou chess we're playing. The rules might be different from what you've read. Oh. Otto, our game got interrupted. How about we start over? Absolutely not. I had the upper hand. Starting over isn't fair. In that case, we can reset the pieces to recreate the previous position. Besides, I was about to turn the tables. No. My train of thought has already been interrupted. Even with the same setup, it wouldn't be a fair game. No, no to this, no to that. You're obviously just trying to wiggle your way out of this. Well, what can you expect from a guy like him? You brats. If you think you can push an elderly man like me around, then you're in for a real lesson. Who says I have to be at the level that they requested? Look at you bunch of rude kids, giving such a hard time to a poor old man like me. Hey, don't try to change the subject. Give us the rewards now. No, my tiny friend. Patience is a virtue at your age, especially with us elderly folk. Here you go. Kiana opened her palms and down came a round, bouncy cabbage, landing right in her arms. A cabbage! So this is Green's idea for a token of spring. What's wrong with that? We shouldn't be picky about food, not even during festivals. And you know what Griseo always says, vegetables will help us grow big and strong. A cabbage for a token? That's so perfectly Green. Quick! Hand over all the colors to Blue so we can wrap this up and get our spring festival painting. As the 7 colors were loaded into the firework launcher, magnificent rainbow fireworks lit up the sky above Mirror Deep. The shimmering sparklers carved paths like shooting stars overhead before gently floating down around Kiana and the others. Wait, these fireworks, they're actually candy! That's right! How do you like it? Isn't it wonderful to end the Adventurer's Guide to Spring Colors with sweet, delicious candy hues? Well, if they were rice cakes, that would make it a masterpiece. Rice cakes or not, anything you wish to share with friends during gatherings is a perfect item for a happy ending. Can't believe Griseo prepared such generous rewards for our performance. She remembered about how much we love candy. Easy there, there's plenty of candy for everyone. Kiana and I will make sure you all get some. Interesting. You're the best, V! I'll share them with everyone. Remember, everyone, Ven Griseo's candies should be enjoyed in moderation. Always the strict one, aren't you? But hey, on special days like this, eating a few more candies as a reward is encouraged. See? If V says it's okay, then it must be. Yeah, just skip Oto. Good idea. Skip Oto. Thank you. Miss Griseo, what do you think about the ending of the Adventurer's Guide to the Spring Colors? Luckily, those surprises didn't derail my plans, and even inspired me more. However, Vita, you're not involved with Oto in any way, are you? Oh, I'm hurt you doubt me like that. This time, I've only been trying to help everyone here. And don't forget, Kiana's still waiting in the studio for that spring festival painting you promised. Griseo, I'm happy to have helped. But are you certain about not spending spring festivals at the Golden Courtyard this year? Don't worry about me, Kevin. I've grown up now, and I've got these adorable friends by my side. I'll take good care of myself, and everyone else too. I'm glad I lived to see this day. Kevin, what's wrong? Nothing, Griseo. You should get going now. Kiana's waiting for you at the art studio. A gift for me too. Didn't expect this day to come. Nothing wrong with joining in the fun once in a while, right? Though urging a stranger to sneak your present to your granddaughter, that's as long as it reaches her safely. And don't forget, I've held up my end of the deal. But I have to ask, if you want to be part of their celebration, why not just tell them? Those kids would surely love to have you. Fine, fine. I won't pry. Anyway, thanks for the candy and invitation. I'll be going now. I knew you had something to do with that strange old man showing up. Ah, rice cake. Care for some candy? Which color would you like? Hey, don't change the subject. What was that conversation with Odo about? Just minor details. In a world as beautiful as a dream, the details you focus on vanish when you wake. Dream? What are you talking about? Are you saying this whole world is nothing but a dream? Then what am I? I'm supposed to be the spirit of angry beasts who can reshape reality. Does that mean I'm the... Calm down, rice cake. Let me explain. Oh. Red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, purple. There. That should be our complete palette. Griseo, can you make sure we didn't miss any? Mm-hmm. That's every color of the rainbow right there. Thank you for everything, Spring Messenger. Happy to help. Rice Cake and I can continue our journey now. Wait, we're not finished yet. Huh? We've got all the paints. What else is there? Well... you see... Griseo, must I really pose like this? Of course. Cross my heart as an artist, the second I laid eyes on you, my creative juices just wouldn't stop flowing. I might not get it, but I'm honored to be able to help. Don't move. Every tiny movement, even the twitch of a finger, changes the whole picture. Right. Statue mode activated. Griseo, may I ask you something? Now, do my best to keep the pose perfect. It won't affect your work. Relax, Kiana. You can still talk. Ask away. What's this perfect spring festival for you and everyone in the studio? That's deeper than I thought. I was expecting something like, can I peek at your sketches? Oh, that reminds me. Can I see those sketches too? Let's see. The little Vitas are quite passionate about Spring Festival and ceremonies, especially Green and Purple. Green likes making a thick plan book for a new year, while Purple absolutely lives for these celebrations. She has a way with ceremonies, making them magical for everyone. That's why all the little Vitas can't wait for the next holiday to come around. I completely missed when you posted that, Scarlet. Sorry. I'm about to make Castoris, Asta, and Shue a part of your harem. Oh boy. Just making that big, huh? What about you, Griseo? Are you sure you want to hear from someone who's never met a deadline? My answer might disappoint you. For me, Spring Festival is just another day of chasing deadlines, missing them, and making new excuses. But if I have to say something special, I inevitably look forward to the next year in my art career. In their company, maybe something special will happen to make every day much more exciting. Accompanied by everyone? Yeah. When you have friends by your side, all the uncertainties about Spring Festival become the anticipation before opening a box of candies. Am I not right? Yeah. It's amazing how friends can turn any ordinary moment into unique and precious memories. Oh my goodness. There, finished. Whew! Finally done. It's perfect. It has everything nice. A girl, spring festival spirit, hope, elegance, packed into one. And it's so festive that everyone will love it. Let me see. Nope, it's not ready for debut yet. It still needs some touching up. I'll work on it until it's absolutely perfect. Hope you straighten out the eyes. Oh, come on, just a tiny peek. Rice Cake, back me up here. Hey, where'd he go? Before Griselle finished her creative sketch. So, this whole world is just a chaotic dream. And I'm the origin of that chaos? Hey, no need to be so down. Who knows? Maybe this chaos is exactly what we needed. Fine then. Dream or not, if everyone wants to have the best spring festival ever, they're having it my way. My way, or the highway. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can get this event finished. I'm gonna have some more coffee beans. Coffee beans covered in dark chocolate. Really good. Wait, what the? What the? Wow. Okay. If I remember correctly, that I forget what her name is, but in when we met Vita, there was that one entity that Vita was under the command of. I believe that's this lady. I don't remember, but I think that's the case. Oh, look at the time. Being a model is killing me. Hey, Rice Cake. We should be done helping everyone with the festival by now. Rice Cake? Huh? Where'd you go off to? Rice Cake! Are we playing hide and seek now? Okay, you win. Come out. Come on out. But something caught the little one's attention again. Ow! A wall? Since when did it... Wait a second. Kiana looked around, finally noticing that she had unknowingly left Mere Deep and came to a different town. How did I end up in another dreamland? Something about this town feels familiar yet. Well, at least Aunt Terry isn't here. Haven't touched my holiday homework at all. Man, if she shows up in my dreams to nag about it... Oh, Miss Kiana. Perfect timing. Vita! Where did you come from? By the way, have you seen Rice Cake? Rice Cake? We don't have time for that. Teresa's in trouble and needs your help. Aunt Terry? Where are these burps coming from? Aunt Terry? What happened to her? Some weird little monsters showed up from who knows where and they're raiding Teresa's dumplings in the kitchen. It's complete mayhem. Then we must... No, wait. Without Rice Cake, I don't have enough power to fight these monsters in this stream. What should I do? Vita, is there any chance you could... Oh dear, I am afraid I'm just a helpless little thing. Fighting's not really my strong suit. You like Kiana? I like Kiana in this attire too. It really is a pretty design. Oh, then Vita, take care of yourself and leave quickly. I'll go help Teresa in the town up ahead. Hold your horses, I haven't finished. Don't rush. I may not be much help, but I have a very reliable little assistant. Look! As soon as she finished speaking, a massive creature appeared behind her. Allow me to make proper introductions. Kiana, meet my helper, Alien Visitor Blooming with Prosperity. Alien Visitor with Blooming Prosperity. Oh. No, Alien Visitor Blooming with Prosperity. That's quite the special name. Are you sure I can bring it to help Teresa? I never hesitate to help girls like you. Let's bring her along. She'll be useful. Look, an opportunity has presented itself. Vita pointed towards the depths of the forest, where a few playful creatures were already plotting more pranks before they could swallow the dumplings in their mouths. Give it a try, and don't worry. With my careful guidance, you'll get along just fine. Yay! Yay! That is an outfit. That is... So you know how you were talking about the man with no shirt earlier, Scarlet? Well. Okay. When will Captain and the girl appear in the dreamscape? Don't know. I don't think that the Captain will be appearing in this one. Oh. What the heck? Yep. That is, yep. 100%. No, should I even, No shirt. 100%. Oh boy. I didn't know that MiHoYo got that risky. Ooh boy. Hmm? Okay. Got it. Fruit fly has been flying around. Finally got it. Or at least one fruit fly. I know that I killed another one earlier today, so there probably is a few more, but we got at least two of them. Way to go, Vita! Your helper really came through! Now I can focus on getting back to town to help Teresa. Come to think of it, did Teresa mention anything about what she was doing before the monsters attacked? I believe she said something about dumplings. Dumplings? Are they the ones on the ground with the white wrappers and green filling? If they're dumplings made by Teresa, that green filling's definitely bitter melon. Hang on, why are there so many scattered here? Oh no, Teresa must be in danger. Where could she be? Not a single trace of her anywhere. Easy, Kiana. You might want to take some breaths. I'm okay. These little monsters barely got me breaking a sweat. Hold up, that breathing isn't coming from... Hold up. That breathing isn't coming from you. It's... Listen. There, it's coming from that mountain of dumplings. Could be... Teresa, hang in there, I'm coming. Hey, you need help too. Can't do this alone. Finally, some fresh air. Being buried in dumplings was suffocating, even if they are my favorite bitter melon ones. Teresa, tell me you got creative with the dumplings this year. Like, ones filled with fried chicken, or potato chips, or instant noodles? Oh, you and your junk food. I've got dumplings filled with bitter melons to symbolize success in school and work. They're dumplings with good meaning. Sorry to cut in on your dumpling chat, but there's a more pressing matter. Like, why was Teresa buried in a pile of dumplings? Oh, don't get me started. Our spring festival celebrations are ruined by monsters. We were all set this year, having finished cleaning and decorating on time. That's her formal outfit as overseer of Shixel. I believe you asked that on a, or maybe it was Flori. I know one of you guys. Oh, nope, there is another fruit fly. Shoot. Well, shoot. I know that one of you guys asked that earlier, but yeah, this is Teresa's formal attire that she wears as when she's working as overseer. We're all set this year, having finished cleaning and decorating on time, and even renovated the godly drum, planning to use it as the grand finale of the event. The what drum again? The fact that you're asking this means someone must have been dozing off during the corporate culture class. The godly drum is incredibly powerful. Its thunderous sound can scare off all beasts. At least you remember that part, right? Come on, Natty. Give me a break. Just focus on you. Tell us what happened next. Then this bunch of little monsters came rushing in from nowhere and went totally wild. So I got mad and, let me guess, you dove into a pile of dumplings. I was outnumbered. Of course I had to conserve my strength and figure out my next move. Wait a minute. If godly drum is so mighty, why not use it to fight the monsters? Is that battlesuit playable? Not yet, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would be, especially when I first saw it pictured, but instead we get Sleepy Time Teresa. We get Sleepy Time Teresa with a sleep mask and two little puppeteers to fight for her. Like, I was honestly a little disappointed. I was honestly a little disappointed that we got a jokester Teresa before we got this Teresa in Phase 2. But then again, we also got a child Bianca, which, admittedly, Bianca's new battle suit, a lot of fun to play. But why didn't we get her as an adult? Yeah. Hopefully this outfit becomes playable soon, because I really like it. Whether it be playable in Part 2 or playable in a post-Honkai Odyssey 3, if a post-Honkai Odyssey 3 is happening. At this point, I don't know if a post-Honkai Odyssey 3 is happening, but they did kind of end that story on a bit of a cliffhanger with the Sky People situation still ongoing, so... But yeah, hopefully this Teresa comes out, because I do like the outfit. I really do. Well, they headed straight for the stage where the godly drum was. I couldn't catch up to them even if I tried, so... Ow! Would you get me out first? Talking like this is impossible. There, Teresa. Don't beat yourself up. See? With Vita and me here to help, we'll chase off the monsters and get the drum back in no time. Right, Vita? Mm-hmm. I'm happy to help anytime. Then we better get moving. Making pastries, hanging lanterns, repairing the stage, none of that will do themselves. Leave that to us. But you've got to agree to one condition. Condition? That's not like you, Kiana, to take advantage of situations. Relax. I just want some dumplings filled with fried chicken, potato chips, and instant noodles. Even just instant noodles would be fine. That's not too much to ask, right? Well, alright. Since you're showing initiative, I suppose I can allow it. Dumplings filled with fried chicken. That sounds good. Potato chips and instant noodles is a weird one, but dumplings filled with fried chicken. Fried chicken also sounds good. But yeah, I do hope that this battlesuit becomes playable at some point. But once the dumplings are ready, no picky eating. You have to eat 10 bitter dumplings before getting any instant noodle ones. While Teresa and Kiana were squabbling, they suddenly realized they were surrounded by several hungry-looking monsters. Well, seems we've attracted some more little visitors with our dumplings. See that? If you won't eat my bitter melon dumplings, the monsters will. My culinary instincts never fail. Doesn't matter why they came. If they're here to make trouble, they'll have to deal with me first. am I supposed to get it to 4? I can get it up to 2 reinforcements, but 4. Say nothing about that outfit, say nothing about that outfit, say nothing about that outfit. So, what's the plan now? Should we start with the dumplings or the cleanup? Plus, I've brought some Spring Festival goods and decorations from elsewhere. They should come in handy. Teresa, hello? Teresa looked around. While the town wasn't exactly in ruins, it was far from being ready to accommodate guests. That'd take tenfold more work than preparing for St. Freya's homecoming. There's no way the 3 of us can fix up the town's Spring Festival decorations on our own. More like the 2 of you, really. I'm completely lost when it comes to these things. You'll need to show me the ropes. Kiana, call everyone who can help. If we all pitch in, there's still hope. Before they get here, we need to make the most of our time. Vita, I'm here. You just do what you can. Kiana, come over here and mop the floor. Just a sec, I'll be right there. Here we go again with the yearly cleanup. Yes, some traditions never change. Ah, there you are. Kiana's been looking everywhere for you. Though, judging by your face, you're not quite ready to meet her yet. Don't worry, your partner is... oh, no. Wearing your partner isn't something a responsible grown-up would do, you know. Grown-up? I'm nothing but an angry beast. That kind of logic doesn't apply to me. Plus, I've got my own agenda. Oh, sounds interesting. Care to share what's on your mind? You see, Kiana's always running around helping friend after friend, not realizing that every word in these dreams is answering her wishes. Wishes to see friends, to help them with their problems, to share a jolly spring festival. Well, is there anything wrong with those wishes? What's wrong? Everything! Vita, the perfect spring festival for her isn't running herself ragged. You see, this spring festival town is the dream town I created for Kiana. I'll give her and everyone she wants to see the best spring festival here. This is what the mightiest spirit of angry beasts ought to do. Just you wait. Yes, I can't wait to see. How are things coming along? Need Vita's assistance? Pretty good. I've reached Durando and Sile. They'll hurry here soon, with more help. And with more help, we'll definitely finish before Teresa's guests arrive. Despite grumbling, Teresa's working diligently, showing no signs of fatigue or annoyance at all. Because each spring festival, Aunt Terry and everyone else give it their all. Perhaps she's grown accustomed to putting in a ton of effort on this day for everyone's enjoyment. Well, we only get one festival like this each year. I apologize, but I'm still having trouble understanding all this. Let me put it in another way. For an opportunity that comes only once a year to bid farewell to the old and welcome the new, it should be treated with all our effort and care. Some might see it as just another day in the year, but for others, it represents a fresh start, new hopes, and, at least, a chance to kick back. Is this the deeper meaning behind all your hard work organizing the Spring Festival ceremony? That's not all there is to it. Even if we treat it as just another day, it's still worth paying attention to. After all, if we can't make the most of today, how can we be ready to embrace the many special days ahead? We're putting in this effort to give everyone the confidence that everything we do matters and brighter days are coming. I see. So that's what it means. Amazing how time flies when you've got someone to chat with. Look, I've already cleaned this area. Just a few negligible touches left to fully restore it. Let's go, Vita. Want to help me spot where else needs work? I'd love to. After carefully inspecting the courtyard, they pushed open the door to the next one. Happy Spring Festival! Does anyone want... Vita, watch out! I got this! Ow! What's the matter? Everyone gets Spring Festival gifts, no pushing or rushing, and certainly no attacking the Spring Festival Homukin distributing presents. Wait. Dad? Why do you jump out from a corner in a mascot costume? We thought you were a monster. If Durandal sees you like this... That's true. I'll get changed up right now. Hey, Kiana. Remember that special Spring Festival's wish of yours? Well, your old man here didn't just get you something unique. I went all out with the delivery, too. Not exactly how I planned it, but hey, pretty cool, right? Hey there, green-haired Missy. Don't you worry, there are plenty of gifts to go around. Everyone's getting something special today. Really? Then I'm definitely grabbing one. Dad! It was just a passing comment. I'd even forgotten about it. You went through all this trouble. With Auntie here and my friends and Dad and all these presents. This is my perfect Spring Festival. Hey, these gifts aren't free. There's a catch. Let me guess, Dad. You're itching for another battle? You know me too well. In the past few weeks before the holidays, I've been clocking in at Chix's office every day, sitting from dawn to dusk, my legs too numb to even stand up. But I heard from Alviter and Susanna that you've been using the break room microwave to make pizza toast and causing a few fire alarms with your bad input. Hey now, those are just wild rumors. Don't believe everything you hear. This is a special occasion, so let's not talk about that. Kiana, time to test yourself against my trained monster corpse. Oh, so, well, never mind. Okay, so somehow I got 3 that time instead of 2. Alright. Follower details, because we do need to refine. There we go. There we go. Ah, yes, the leader is below the recommended 5. Don't care. Victory is mine. Sitting around all day isn't good for anyone. Even Dad can't stand it. Hey, Vita, how do you like Dad's Spring Festival's present? It's fantastic. Now I can see why you love Spring Festival so much. See? This is the joy of reining in Spring Festival. And hey, we're just getting started. There's plenty more. There you are. I knew Siegfried would get you caught up in his shenanigans. About flour and bitter melons. Time to make dumplings, and don't even think about running away this time. Okay, I'm coming. I'll be good this time, I promise. Let's see here. We made enough dumplings. Now we can move on to making buns. We just made bitter melon dumplings, and now bitter melon buns? What's the difference? Why? We're making buns because someone got too ambitious with filling and split all the dumpling wrappers. Might as well just steam them as buns now. Teresa was complaining, but her hands kept moving. She worked the white dough until smooth, and then divided it into a dozen equal chunks. Hey, Kiana, grab the big red bowl from the fridge. It's the filling I made. Oh, on it. Let me... Wait, this isn't bitter melon. Oh, you want bitter melon instead? You can put this tomato cheese bacon filling right back in the fridge then. No. Tomato bacon cheese? I totally want your special filling, Auntie. I just thought all the fillings would be bitter melon again this year. Pick kids these days with their instant noodles and fried chicken. But I suppose I can compromise and spoil my favorite troublemaker just this once. Aw, you're the best, Auntie. You even chopped up the cheese and mixed into the filling. These buns are going to taste incredible. If rice cake were here... Rice cake? Too late to make any now. Maybe next Spring Festival. Oh, no, not that kind. I meant my new friend, Rice Cake. You haven't met it yet, Auntie. It always says its favorite fruit is rice cake, but based on how it describes taste and texture of rice cake, I think I might be thinking of something else. Would rice cake like cheese, I wonder? I really want to give it a try. Or wanted to give it a try. Never mind what that is. We need to pick up the pace. Make sure it gets to try the first batch. Okay, I'm on it. I wish I knew why Rice Cake left without saying goodbye. But at this moment, Rice Cake might be feeling lonely. Even though the dream world is a bit strange and the logic behind everything is hard to grasp, the adventures we shared and the bonds we formed are real. Which means Rice Cake must really want me to find it. A sudden commotion interrupted Kiana's train of thought. What now? More monsters attracted by the filling? Perhaps I should cook something different next year. Kiana, these troublemakers are all yours. You got it, Auntie. And Auntie, don't forget my reward for bun protection duty. Fried chicken, chips, and pizza next year. Take this, you little troublemakers. Pizza? Okay, I think I have an idea of how this is supposed to work now. Alright, 2 more levels, and then we got the finale. And I think I hear my housemate, so he's probably going to be making dinner. Kiana, Teresa, what's the situation? We came here to help as soon as we heard. Durando, Seeley! Thank goodness, the Spring Festival is saved. I'm so sorry to drag you into this during your break. Don't mention it. Standing ready is a Valkyrie's duty. Besides, helping with the spring ceremony preparations is our responsibility too. No worries, Kiana. We picked up decorations on our way, and Durando brought plenty of ingredients from home, see? As Kiana accepted the package from Seeley, she noticed the thermal boxes of ingredients stacked by the door. Her anxiety instantly melted into joy and gratitude. Thank you so much! This is such a huge help! We can definitely save... Nope. We'll make sure this year's spring ceremony is better than ever. Through teamwork, the town transformed from disorder to a spectacular... to a spectacle of lights, and the kitchen was filled with increasingly tempting aromas of cooking. I just received a rather unique gift. It was a surprise in every way. Who gave it, how they gave it, and what it was? Let me guess. For it to surprise you this much, it has to be from Dad. What did you get? I'll go first. He gave me an eye mask with Aunt Therie's face on it. Definitely Dad's dumb trick to get me to stop sleeping in and get homework done. Listening to Blazing Heart? Nice. Mr. Siegfried. You're still calling him Mr. Siegfried even though you now know he's your dad? I guess old habits die hard. Dad gave me these weird, oversized, thick rubber gloves, saying I could pet cats safely with them. Durandel's voice grew quiet as she met Kiana's gaze, and they both broke into an uncontrollable laughter. Seriously, where does he dig up this weird stuff? I bet he just grabbed whatever packages were lying on the ground at the last minute and called them gifts. While I can't confirm your theory, it does align perfectly with his usual approach. But these gloves are sturdy and comfy. Maybe they'll actually protect me from cat scratches. Now that you mention it, this eye mask is quite cozy too. Apart from the print, it's a decent gift. Once I'm asleep, I won't see it. Hey guys, Teresa and I just finished making all the buns. Need any extra hands? Thanks for the reminder, Seeley. If Aunt Terry comes out and sees we haven't put up the street decorations yet, we'll never hear the end of it. No worries, I'm here to help. We'll get it done quickly. Come on, let's split up and hang these lanterns. Oh. Feels so nice. Despite the little hiccups, just look at us all. Prepping for the spring ceremony, exchanging gifts, waiting for the feast and performances. I mean, it's exactly like the spring festival I've been dreaming for. What's Rice Cake's spring wish? 8 tons and tons of rice cakes? Where could Rice Cake be now, right now? In this dream where all wishes come true. Did I say dream? Of course. It's a dream shared by all. That's why I can see everyone here. In this dream, I'm realizing everyone's wish for a spring festival, and my own wish is simply seeing everyone at the spring ceremony. Of all the wishes, only Rice Cake's remains unfulfilled. What will happen when Rice Cake's wish finally comes true? As her awareness of being in a dream grew stronger, the dream world responded with tremors from its depths. Maybe it's time for the dream to end. Hey, Kiana, what's with the daydreaming? Rice Cake? You're here. So, this is where you went after leaving the Mirror Deep? Thank goodness you're okay. Oh, so you know this little troublemaker. This rascal stole many tomato cheese bacon buns from the kitchen, then had the nerve to complain they didn't have any rice cakes in them. Who puts rice cakes in dumpling fillings? The kids these days are so picky. It's rice cake, period. Those nasty fragrant little cubes in the buns are rice cakes. But that's actually... Never mind. There's something I need to tell you about this world, and don't bother. I already know all about that, and I don't need your guidance anymore. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Are you mad that I didn't find you sooner? Oh, please! I came here to find you for one reason. To see what you're made of. If you can't even beat my minions, then I'll be the one deciding how we spend the rest of the spring ceremony. Mecha time! Oh, that looks like a cool pose. Alright. What the? Rice cake? It's over, Rice Cake. Your minions have lost. Nonetheless, I'm ready to hear whatever you have to say. You only won because you weren't up against me personally. Still, seeing as you're so sincere about it, I suppose I can spare some time to talk. Come with me. I'm coming too. This little troublemaker ate my bun, so it owes me. Following Rice Cake, Kiana and Teresa arrived at the center of the town, the spring ceremony stage. Surprisingly, the godly drum that had disappeared from the stage was back. Look, the godly drum. It's come home. Your town? Oh, the pride of our town. It's come home. Your town? Please, this drum was created in my dream world, so obviously it's my treasure. What's going on? Was it you who took the drum rice cake? What? I used it for a while. Besides, I wasn't going to do anything bad with it, so what's the big deal? What were you planning to do with it? In this world, this dream? After my brilliant deduction and masterful analysis, I can now declare that I am the owner of this dream. Why so surprised? The spirit of angry beasts with absolute power over monsters is obviously the perfect choice for a dream owner. I thought you called me over to share your spring wish with me, that's all. As a matter of fact, I do have a wish. One that needs to happen before this dream ends. Kiana, I challenge you to a duel. But duel? Why? Simply helping friends with their problems isn't enough for a perfect spring festival. Maybe for you, but not for me. So you have a different thoughts on how we should spend the spring festival? Obviously. I need to show everyone, especially you, that I'm the true owner here. So I should be the one choosing how we celebrate the spring festival. The way you put everyone else first, you only wake up with regrets, Kiana. As the owner of this dream, I won't let it end that way. Rice cake. I'll make this dream unforgettable. Consider it my spring festival gift to you. Cat got your tongue, Kiana? Not even a little praise for my genius plan? Rice cake? You're just getting all sentimental about saying goodbye, aren't you? Don't be ridiculous. I just feel festive holiday should be filled with joy and cheer from start to finish. You and I really do think alike. That explains why I found such a kindred spirit in my dreams and got to experience the spring ceremony exactly as I hoped. Which means, putting everyone else first, Rice Cake, you're exactly like me. We think the same way and created this dream together. Which means you're basically another me. Not even close. I've got way more power than you. After everything we've been through, I know that what my dream spring festival looks like. It's being together with everyone. Nothing could make me happier than that. I didn't want the dream to end in a hurry or say goodbye to you and everyone else like this. Borealis the 7th of Dumnunya, about to show Rice Cake that he will bring Rice Cake and the dream he... Oh boy. So to make this wish come true and give Kiana some warm memories to keep, I've got a special performance planned for you all. Special performance? What is it? Now this is where my new toy comes in. The Mega Godly Drum Rice Cake. Hey, what's with that ridiculous name? You can't just rename our sacred drum whatever you want. Now the dream owner, who's way more powerful than Kiana, will throw down the ultimate performance. All eyes on me and prepare to be amazed. Let's do hard. Oh. Ah. That entry... Wait, is Teresa... Is that Teresa Battlesuit already here? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that Teresa wasn't out yet, but maybe I'm mistaken. What? Oh! Okay, final beats. A drum interface will appear where a pointer will rotate clockwise. When it rotates to a red sector, tap the red attack button on the right side of the drum. This helps Kiana attack to the rhythm. Wow, okay, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. Okay. Oh no! This just looks like a rhythm game, one of those rhythm games that I keep on seeing people playing. When did Teresa appear? When I pressed F right there for the astral ability. I'm gonna have to check the astral characters in game because I. Right there. Can I get that health pack, please? Wait, why did I not get the... I know that I picked up that health pack, but I didn't... Oh. Woo! Wait. Oh! That's right. Is that Rice Cake's true form? What's that wonderful smell? Could it be rice cakes? Sorry, I couldn't find any rice cakes anywhere in town. But I brought you this instead. It should be just as good, right? No, this is rice cake. This is exactly the taste of rice cake. I remember. Wait, you've got it wrong. This is actually... What do you mean, Ron? Isn't this what everyone has during the Spring Festival? Screenshot that too. Again, I think this is probably one that they have on the... You need it. I think this is probably one that they already have. On their website. All right. Okay. Shoot. This. There we go. That did not get placed right. There you go, Scarlet. That really is a nice outfit. What do you mean, Ron? Isn't this what everyone has during Spring Festival? Ah, it's been me mistaking cheese for rice cake this whole time. I'm glad you like it. After all, you are the owner of this dream. You bet I am. But since you brought such tasty food, I'll kindly permit you to stay a bit longer. However long that may be. Aw, many thanks to Rice Cake the Great. I shall stay here until the Spring Festival arrives. That's great. But, Kiana, weren't you supposed to be searching for the perfect Spring Festival? Why stay here? Because I found my answer. The best Spring Festival is one spent together. And this is exactly where I needed to be. Where all dreams meet, where everyone's wishes connect. Things got messy before because I didn't notice one little dreamer's wish. But now I found it. I want another shot at this. To properly connect everyone's dreams and bring us all together. Who are you calling little? Wait. You're planning to bring more people here? No. This is my territory, and I won't let you mess around again. But Rice Cake, don't you like the festive atmospheres too? It must be lonely here by yourself. Let's prepare properly and show everyone your performance. What do you say? True. That drum would really get everyone pumped up for the spring festival. Well, duh, of course it would. It's my show after all. So that's a yes? Not yet. I'm not that easy to convince. Sorry, no bracking out now. You've given me an amazing idea, so... Rice Cake the Great has to be part of this show. Plus, if it's a hit, there'll be tons more yummy treats. Especially treats you can't get any other time. Well, if you put it that way, fine, I'll do it. But I have to be the star. Looks like someone just wants to hang out with Kiana for the spring festival. I do not. All right, everyone's going to be here soon. We need to get working. It's time. This time, let's welcome in the new spring with our drums together. Kiana, are you ready yet? We're gonna be late. Don't rush me. This is the Spring Messenger's debut. I have to make a grand entrance. For example, look. Whoa. This appearance is... Shh. The performance is about to begin. Hmm.
新年はやっぱりみんなと一緒がいいよね。そうですね。バカキアナ。新春の使者だってば。できました。みんなカメラを見て。もう撮ってます。お菓子は今。キアナちゃんまだ。怖がらないで。 おめでとう、お姉ちゃん、あけおめ。これは。来てね。はい、お姉ちゃん。お祭りが始まる。待ってあげないよ。はいはい。次は。私たちの番。
I really hope that outfit looks really good on Kiana. The intro. Oh no! That's unfortunate because this is such a great scene. Hmm.
よくできてたでしょ。やっぱり新年はみんなと一緒がいいね。
After the celebrations quieted down, the two busy figures found each other again in the peace of night. This time, though, blessed honesty replaced the awkward distance between them. Kiana? Yes? What is it? That performance we gave. It was truly spectacular, wasn't it? Absolutely. Did you see how much everyone loved it? Yeah. Kiana, you really nailed the whole Spring Messenger thing back there. That's all thanks to you, Rice Cake. Oh, you got that, huh? Of course. He gave everyone's ideas about the Spring Messenger a form, then passed it on to me wholly. Well, it wasn't just me. If you hadn't been running around helping everyone, I'd never have known what people really wanted. Well, the Spring Messenger, this form made of hopes and wishes, is everyone's gift to us. We made it happen together. I suppose so. We make a pretty good team, right? Give me 5. The knight watched as they softly bumped. It was their way of high-fiving. Borealis the 7th of Dononia, about to bring rice cake and the dream to reality, because he likes to profane verbally. But I guess this means the spring festival is over, huh? Aw, are you getting lonely already? Preposterous, I'm not. You're so annoying. Maybe I am just a tiny bit. Don't worry. The spring festival celebration in our dream might be over, but the real festival is about to start. The real one. You know, I think Teresa's keeping a secret. Exactly. We've got lots more exciting things ahead, so cheer up. Kiana? What is it? Happy Spring Festival. You too. Happy Spring Festival. Alright. And with that, we ended the event. Now. Yeah. Yeah, that Teresa, so I'm guessing that Teresa outfit is going to be an Astro Op instead of a battle suit, unfortunately, because I think it would look good as a battle suit. But she's not out yet. So, that makes me wonder. Because Kiana's... That, I better turn down the volume a bit. Yeah, that festival outfit is not out yet either. So I don't know. Oh. Luna. Who's that? That is not Teresa. That is Serapium. She is one of the the 13 shoes from a post-Honkai Odyssey, or not a post-Honkai Odyssey, from Honkai Impact Part 2. If you look back at my past streams from then... Oh, actually, I don't think I streamed that. Shoot. Well, anyway, her power was that she was able to take all the people who were coming to her, and she was able to, like, make them all unified in thought. So pretty much anyone who was feeling lonely, anyone who felt lost, if they came to her, she would welcome them and into their melded consciousness. But she ended up having to sacrifice herself, and in doing so, broke that unified consciousness. But that was back before we realized that if all this is a simulation, in a way that their deaths don't actually matter. So I'm not really sure where this is going anymore. But yeah, so that's a pretty quick rundown of who that is. Anyway, I think this will be a good place to end the stream. It's been 3 hours and 30 minutes. I definitely hear my housemate, so dinner will probably be soon. Anyway, Scarlett, thank you for sticking around. Very nice having you here. To anyone else who happens to watch the stream, watch the VOD, if anyone does, thank you very much. And I will see you guys later. Bye!